Hi, I'm Sonja, and I help people take their power back. If you're interested in one-on-one coaching with me or you want to support my channel, my Ko-Fi link is in the description. Before I get into this video, I actually have an announcement. I decided right before I started filming this video that I want to do a workshop helping you guys with the fundamental basics of manifestation. I figure I'll do it on Zoom. I want to do it on September 30th at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. So if you are interested in that, send me an email, and as I decide more about what that looks like, I will let you know. Anyway, into the topic of today's video. Today I want to talk about the importance of understanding that you have to practice to get good at manifestation. This is something that I have very much so been seeing on TikTok and in comments for some reason, because probably because people are like, well, you've always been manifesting. People just assume that they're just going to be good at doing this. And I will tell you from my experience and from the people I know who are really into manifesting that that is not the fucking case. Being good at manifestation takes practice, just like anything else. Anything you have ever learned to do, you had to practice to get better at it, right? You didn't just pick up books and start reading them, or pick up an instrument and start playing it, or learn a language. You had to practice and get better at that shit. Now, some people pick it up faster than others, but you still had to work at it. And this is no fucking different. And part of the reason that you keep failing at your manifestations is because you treat it like it should just work. You should just do it and it should just be done. And I did what they told me to and it doesn't work. And that's why it doesn't work, because you don't understand what it actually is and how it works. And that's part of why I want to do a webinar with you guys. I want to help explain that to you guys. And something I'm realizing is, while I have the information and I know how to explain this stuff to people, I am so far removed from being a beginner at it that I am not sure how to best articulate this stuff. And I don't give a fuck about the rules. I don't give a fuck about how anybody else is teaching this shit. I want to teach this shit in a way that people understand and actually get results. Because this fucking community is ridiculous. I was on TikTok this morning watching videos of people being like, all you have to do to get your manifestation is write the same sentence 33 times for 7 days and your manifestation will come. And it's like, no. For some people that will work. And you want to know why it will work? Because they tell themselves it's going to work. But for other people, they don't, it's not the act of doing any technique. I don't give a, that was just the one I saw this morning. It doesn't matter what the technique is. It's not the doing of the technique that manifests. It's your mindset about the shit that manifests. And I don't know how to best communicate that to people. So that is why I want to be able to work with some of you guys to get a better way of explaining this shit. Because like I said, I know there's a better way to explain it. But it also, on your part, you have to understand that this shit takes practice. It really does. And I really feel like the best way to start out is what I've done in Create Your Manifestation Lifestyle. Start with something you don't give a fuck about manifesting. Something that is stupid. Seeing a specific animal, seeing a cartoon character, seeing a very specific make, model, color, like all those things of a car, a very specific car where you're like, if I actually see this, I know it was because I was thinking about it. And you build from there. Your experience with manifesting is going to be completely different than anybody else's because you are unique. Your experiences are unique. Your beliefs are unique. But the law is the same for everyone. Whatever you tell yourself is true is true. Because you are the one choosing what you are experiencing. And it takes practice to choose to experience something different if you're not used to that. So like, let's say that somebody doesn't text you. You're expecting a text from somebody and they're not texting you. You can think whatever you want about that situation. You can think something like, oh, they just got busy and they're not texting me. Or you can be like, oh my God, they never text me. I never get what I want. Everything's going to shit. That's your choice of what you get to think. That is your reality, what you are thinking, one or the other. You get to choose what you're going to think about the situation. That is your reality, your experience. By choosing nothing ever works out, you are choosing the reality in which you are not happy. Instead of just being like, oh, they just got busy, they'll text me later. That is your job as the manifester, to choose to think the things that you want to be true, because whatever you consistently tell yourself will be proven to you to be true. And that takes fucking practice. When you are used to just letting your brain do whatever the fuck it wants to, it takes practice to bring it back to what you want. The people that the techniques just work for are the people who are like, oh, all I have to do is write that down and then I get my shit. They believe that. That's why it fucking works for them. But if you don't believe that, you have to train yourself to believe that by practicing it. If you don't want to put in the effort to practice manifestation, you're never going to be good at it and it's never going to work. And that's because that's partially what you're telling yourself. Again, the law is always working. Let me know if this video was just rambly or if it was helpful. And also let me know if you are interested in a workshop with me. I would really appreciate anybody who wants to do that. Like I said, I just have a date and a time and I want to talk about the fundamentals because I really just need some people to give me some feedback so that I can better explain this shit. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Love and light.